Hey everyone, what's going on? CES 2020 is just around the corner and I can't wait to see what's in store for us, but it did get me thinking about last year and how some of that stuff has actually progressed throughout the year. So I thought I'd do a CES 2019 1 year later video where we can follow the progress on some shiny, expensive toys from last year. Let's do it. Hey, so if you're new here, my name's Nathan and this is Phoenix Tech. Look, I'm pretty pumped to be covering CES 2020 this year, so to come on the journey, smash that like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all the videos. Alright, so CES shows off hundreds if not thousands of devices, but I'm only going to be focusing on a few from last year that I wanted to keep tabs on. First off the list is LG's OLED TV R. The concept here is that your TV can live tucked away in a box and roll itself up and down when needed. You could have this at the foot of your bed or as shown here in a swanky apartment. It looks amazing and literally every single CES video from last year features the LG rolling display. It's straight out of the Jetsons. So has it been released? Do we know how much it costs? Well, no and no. I did do some digging around and an LG representative said that the display may launch in 2019 or 2020 but only in Korea. There are still no dates in the US, UK or any other country. They've said that it will be getting a global release but just not immediately, so it's been a bit of a sleepy year for this bad boy as it's still not released. You know, I can't even imagine how much it's going to cost. If I was to spitball, I reckon 10-15,000 US dollars, but if it's popular enough and the production costs go down, then maybe this is something that could become commonplace in 5 to 10 years from now. Next up is the Nreal Light. This is a pair of mixed reality glasses. I was keen to see these in action, but unfortunately they've slipped to an early 2020 release. Now, if you don't remember the difference between virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, then mixed reality is similar to augmented reality, so you whack the glasses on, and you can still see through them, but digital objects interact with what you're seeing in the real world. Currently, dev kits for the Nreal is about $1,200 US, with the retail kits pegged to be on sale for around $500. Now, if a pair of mixed reality glasses seems familiar to you, then maybe you remember the awesome promises, hopes, and dreams and insane backing of the Magic Leap glasses. Nreal was actually sued earlier this year from Magic Leap, saying that they leveraged some confidential info which helped create a competing product in the same niche. So it's not really looking good at the moment for Magic Leap. Their kit is $2,300, so that's double the cost of the Nreal, and there's also no word on the next release from them. So hopefully we will be seeing the Nreal Light making its way on sale sometime soon in 2020. Alright, 5G. I'm not going to cover 5G in depth, but where is it? Okay, so technically it's out here in Australia, but only a handful of handsets can utilize it and the coverage areas are pretty low. I'm going to apologize for the regionalized content here, but I'll throw up a map of the Telstra 5G coverage here in Sydney. As you can see, it's pretty bare. So slow strides overall, but 5G is getting there. I really feel like when Apple get their phones in the 5G game, then we'll see some hungry demand for it from the masses. Whilst I'm sure there's a bunch going on in the background for 5G from telcos, there's not a lot of consumer movement here last year. I really think 2020 will be a way more breakout year and it will start to become more commonplace. So this next one is a bit of a curveball for the norm. You can always expect a level of randomness at CES, but when would we ever imagine that a plant-based meat product in Impossible Burger 2.0 would steal the show? It seemed like the two biggest things from CES 2019 were the LG Rollable LCD TV and Impossible Burger 2.0. Unfortunately, it's been a year and I still can't get my greasy little mitts on Impossible Burgers here in Australia. Beyond Meat is a big one here and there's some other competitors moving into the plant-based meat space. The guys at Impossible Burgers have actually raised $687 million from investors like Google, Bill Gates to name a few, so they really mean serious business in that space. For those who know me, I'm a diehard burger addict. I even run a burger app called The Burger Collective, so my interest in this space is pretty high. So yeah, as an Australian, there's not much to report on for Impossible Foods in 2019. Hopefully they make it out here at some stage so we can see what all the hype is about. Next up is the Sennheiser Ambeo Stereo Soundbar. It's Sennheiser's first foray into the soundbar world, and they came out with all guns blazing. It's a full Dolby Atmos system with no subwoofer or satellite speakers. It's all in one. You know, usually you'd have a subwoofer, some side speakers, maybe some speakers behind you for surround sound, and then for Atmos, you know, you'd either have ceiling mounted speakers or you'd have other speakers that shoot the sound up and it comes down. So to chuck this all into a soundbar is quite a feat. There's actually 13 speakers in this unit. Sounds awesome, but let's start with the price. It's 4,000 AUD. That's top top soundbar pricing, more than your TV costs for a lot of people. The Ambeo stereo bar has been out for 3 to 4 months here, and I still haven't had my hands on one yet. I have scoured reviews high and low, and it definitely seems to deliver on the sound quality. People are saying that it's the best Atmos soundbar available, but since I haven't heard it firsthand, I'd really encourage you to check out some other reviews of the unit because I'm not going to do it justice here. But you know, all accounts seem to be positive for Sennheiser's first soundbar release. I personally can't get over that $4,000 price tag, but you know, that's the price of innovation. Hey, maybe we'll be seeing some budget-friendly soundbars from Sennheiser this week. Budget. Next is the Dell XPS13. This little machine, I tell you, I was looking for a new laptop about 2 years ago and spent weeks weighing up all the options, and I ended up with an XPS13 due to my needs and all the possible reviews about it. Dell just keeps smashing it out of the park, and the XPS13 2019 edition is no different. 2019 has seen monster sales of the XPS13. It's pretty universally loved, and honestly, if you're looking for a work laptop that's well built, well priced, isn't vomiting RGB LEDs, and you don't want to waste weeks of your life sifting through reviews like I did, then check out the Dell XPS13. As far as I can tell, the latest release has no issues. They've moved the webcam to a proper position at the top of the monitor, upgraded the hardware, and it's rock solid as all the previous models. So that's a wrap for this video. Who knows what we're going to see at CES 2020. New phones, TVs, drones, headphones, appliances, everything. I'll be covering every day of CES 2020, so smash that like and subscribe button to stay tuned. And also let me know if you're looking forward to seeing this year's CES in the comments below. I'm always keen to see what people are looking forward to, so chuck that down there. So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.